to conduct successfully independent or support operations. These are the capabilities of the well-trained U.S. armor soldier and the potent, versatile armor equipment he uses.
Everybody, I hope you enjoyed the little 33 seconds of actual footage of Laybox. I, of course, am your host, Alan, and I'm wearing the crew member kit for this massive thing. Not really massive, it's actually kind of small. They fit 11 guys in there, and not including the crew. But this is, as I'm sure you could guess by the title and the thumbnail and all that nonsense, a M113 armored personnel carrier. A little bit of history about it. The first time this bad boy saw combat was in 1961, whenever we shipped him over to South Vietnam against the North Vietnamese Army. It did okay. It's an aluminum. This is not, that's not steel, that's aluminum. It's about 11 inches in some places of aluminum armor, which means, yes, this guy floats. It swims at about 3 miles an hour, but it goes cross country at around 42 miles per hour. But we're gonna get into the dirty bits of this thing, so let's go. Come on. So on the side, it's pretty bare bones. And sometimes in country in Vietnam, you would see like, they would have like hippie slogans, or they'd have like the hippie symbol, you know, peace sign, end war, you know, make love, not war. Or sometimes the adverse of that, make war, not love. That's the better one. So on each side, you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 road wheels. Sprocket is in the front. Transmission and engine are also in the front. Otherwise, it can't do its APC job. You have an idler wheel in the back. And if we come over on this side, you can see the troop door and ramp. So we're not going to open this because this is actually at the Fort Hood Memorial Park. I recommend you guys come down, as I'm sure you guys saw the walk around. There's quite a few interesting vehicles here, but we're not going to open it because this is probably against the rules. But you have your actual troop door. You can climb in through there, and when they needed to drop all the 11 passengers in the back, they would drop this massive ramp, and it would come down, and you do what you need to do. A lot of days, or a lot of times in the more modern roles, because this, believe it or not, this vehicle is still in use today. Like as of 2023, at like March 27th, 2023, at about 6:37, they're still in use. They normally nowadays will have the big old extra gas in the back here, but this is a Vietnam version, so it doesn't have that. But back in the day of this, it was frontline combat support, you name it, it did it. It also was in the support role. They had it being used as a ambulance as well. However, there's another version of this vehicle called the M177, or the M577, something like that. That was a little taller in the back. That was a command vehicle. If you come on over on this side, you'll see it is the exact same as the other side, this being the Fort Hood Memorial Park. If you come over here and look, they still have the tan cark and a little bit of the marking here from back in the day is there. It's pretty cool. I've actually never gone up to this specific version. As I said before, they're still in use with the Army today, being in an armored unit. I've seen the ones that we use now in person. So the average armament on this vehicle was, well, as you can see, there's a 50 cal on top, the good old-fashioned Ma Deuce. There was also a cavalry assault vehicle one that they made, that like, here at Fort Hood, first cav, what they would use, they would have M60s and whatnot in the back, different little hatches and whatnot, that would be used with this vehicle. A little more on this vehicle, this being probably a more 70s version of it. Classic Vietnam, you do have your grenade launchers up here. These are for smoke, not high explosives. It'd be cool if they were high explosive. But you got your headlights and all that nonsense. This is a swim vane. So what this does is when it goes in the water, this can come up and you can have your vehicle commander up top still with the 50 cal and your driver, and water won't get in this face. This guard comes up, which on your older versions is made out of wood. I'm pretty sure this one is also aluminum, like the rest of the construction of the vehicle. Transmission is in here, engine also in there. The lot is a really old vehicle, and fortunately the Army is actually replacing these completely here soon. So if you're looking to enlist here in the future, don't gotta worry about this thing. But without further ado, let me let you go on with your day. Watch some more of my channels, some more of my videos. Comment in the comment section what kind of vehicles that you guys want to see on this channel. More tanks, more APCs, some bad guy stuff if you want. You know, drink your donuts, eat your coffee. This has been Alan of Allensarsenal, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.